Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. All right, so if you haven't already, head on over to my new channel. For those of you who don't know, who's new for the first time, I just started a channel as of yesterday, which was Wednesday the 10th. Today is Thursday, November the 11th, and I did start a brand new channel which is going to focus on my beauty content and my lifestyle and just vlogs. Okay, so that channel is where I'm going to be a bit more personable. I think I'm personable on here, but you know, I guess my vibe ain't for everybody, and that's cool because everybody's vibe ain't for me. But again, head on over there to my other channel. I will leave the link down below in the description box so that way you guys don't have to search it. Now, I did want to point out the name of my channel is Live, Love, and Elevate 2, and that's spelled T-O-O. The reason for that is because when I started the channel, I think I had actually did like a small search to see if there was anyone else who was already using that name. And when I looked it up, I didn't see it. But as soon as I created my channel, then when you look up Live, Love, Elevate, there is in fact another channel that has that name. I think they established it some while ago. They've only posted four videos, but it doesn't look like they're really active. So, you know, in an effort not to make it exactly the same, even though I really love Live, Love, and Elevate, I just changed it to Live, Love, Elevate 2. Okay, so if you were looking for it, it probably won't come up right now. That's how YouTube works. Your channels have to be in your videos from a specific channel has to be in circulation for a while before you can actually pull it up in the search bar. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I'm really, really excited. But anyways, jumping right into things over here. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. So the first thing that I want to talk about is what's going on with SNAP benefits. I wanted to reiterate this information. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys this information in another video a while back, but we're going to go over it again, okay? So it says that since October of this year, which was last month, we have been getting, most people should have been getting a 25% increase rather than the 15%, which stopped back in September, okay? So that 25% increase is what everybody should be receiving because there's an increase in the benefits, okay? The 25% increase was due to the 2018 Farm Bill that was implemented before the pandemic even occurred. The bill makes sure that when food prices increase, the benefits from SNAP would be able to match the cost. So they increase, obviously we're in inflation right now, so they're increasing how much money that they're giving us in order to compensate for the fact that the prices of everything that we're using those stamps for has also increased. Okay, it says Julie Knight, the PIO for Division of Welfare and Supportive Services, adds, she says that permanent SNAP increase is a result of the 2018 Farm Bill, not necessarily because of, you know, I can't say the name, but the virus. In addition to the 25% increase in benefits, the federal government allows states to apply for additional supplementary emergency allotments, which is what I give you guys information on pretty much every day. Okay, and it says this allotment will be extended through January. So through January. So if I'm understanding that right, through instead of to, it says through. So that means that if every state goes on and applies for these benefits, and they can administer extra SNAP benefits this month in November, next month in December, and then in January, and then probably in February, unless they extend it for whatever the reason may be, where you're going to get your regular amount of food stamps every month, including that 25% increase. You should already be getting that 25% increase, but it's going to end there starting in February, if I'm understanding this right. Okay. Knight says, as long as we have a disaster declaration in place, states are allowed to apply for that. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know because a lot of you guys have been asking me, when is it going to end? Now, I do know that some states have opted out of it already. I don't know why, because it's not like they have to give up any additional funds to provide these benefits, but some states are not doing it anymore. Shame on you. Shame on those states is what I'm saying. But I just wanted to reiterate to you guys that those benefits are available, as it's stated here, all the way up and through January. Okay. SNAP gives out benefits based on income and verification, household composition, and citizenship status. There is also a max amount people can receive if they don't have any money coming in. All right, so that's pretty much it. The rest of this just kind of goes on into some additional programs that we already know about, like pandemic EBT and what it's used for and things of that nature. But I just wanted to let you guys know that according to this, benefits emergency allotments, if your state is still applying for them, they have the right to apply for them all the way up and through January. All right, now coming out of that, a little bit of information about what's going on with the Golden State stimulus. This is more so towards people who have SSI. I found this article. It's not from the Franchise Tax Board or any government agency, just an article. And it says millions of people are benefiting from the latest round of stimulus checks being sent out as a part of the Golden State Stimulus 2 program. That is the stimulus program going on currently in California. However, not everyone qualifies to get a check. Many individuals on fixed income will not benefit from this round of payments being sent to California residents. Okay. So then there was a question here posed that says, if I'm on Social Security, will I get another stimulus check from the state? And I was trying to explain to you guys what was going on with that as it pertains to people who get SSI. So as far as I know, with the first Golden State stimulus, if you had SSI, you got your payments already on your Direct Express card. Now for this payment, SSI recipients don't qualify for any additional payment except in rare circumstances. Okay, so if you already got the first one, you're not going to get another one except if you have children. But let me read word for word what it says here. The state has said some may not get a check, but some may get a check, but others will not. 9 million checks are expected to be paid out by the end of 2021, with 5.65 million already sent and 3.35 million left to go. Okay, the checks are just a piece of what is called the California Comeback Plan, worth $100 billion and designed to help businesses and families struggling from the pandemic. 2/3 of the residents in California are eligible for the payments, which started back in August. The state calculates, okay, we don't really need to get into all of that. That is talking about annual gross income that you would need to have. It needs to be between $1 and $75,000 for you to qualify for the Golden State Stimulus 2. Social Security is not counted towards an AGI though. So Social Security is not counted towards annual gross income. If a person, however, if a person has taxable interest on a savings account as well as SSI, the taxed interest allows for them to qualify. If SSI is the only form of income a person has, they do not qualify even if they are meeting the other eligibility requirements. Okay, so basically what they're saying is if a person is collecting Social Security and can claim at least $1 in annual gross income, then you will qualify to get a check. All right. That's pretty much it. There's no additional information outside of that. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Hold on, I just found something. When the first, I literally just scrolling up, saw some information for Social Security. I think I went over this with you guys. The Social Security Administration has released a schedule of Social Security payments for 2022. These payments will be the first to include the new 5.9% cost of living adjustment, also known as the COLA, cost of living adjustment. Okay. If your birth date is on the 1st of the month through the 10th of the month, your benefits will be paid on the second Wednesday of the month. For January's first payment, this means benefits will be paid on January 12th, 2022. Okay. If your birthday is on the 11th of the month through the 20th of the month, benefits will be paid on the third Wednesday of each month. For January's first payment, this lands on January 19th. If your birth date is on the 21st of the month through the 31st of the month, benefits will be paid on the fourth Wednesday of each month. For January 1st payment, this equates to a benefit payment on January 26th. Okay, so actually, I didn't go over this information last night or this morning. I literally just saw this as I was scrolling. So I'm kind of glad that I tapped on it because I don't think that I gave you guys payout information. So let me just say it again. They're going to start paying out that 5.9% cost of living adjustment in your payment starting in January of 2022, which is just around the corner. Okay, so if your birthday is between the 1st and the 10th, then your benefits will be paid the second Wednesday of the month. Okay, the first payment for that is January 12th. If your date of birth is between the 11th and the 20th, then your benefits will be paid the third Wednesday of every month. The first payment for that is January 19th. And then if your birth date is on the 21st of the month, then the 31st through the 31st, benefits will be paid on the 4th. So basically payments are going to go out the second, third, and fourth Wednesday of every month. Let me just make sure. I'm saying it to you guys twice because just in case I didn't say it clear the first time, because I was literally skimming through this at the same time that I was reading it to you. Yeah, so the second, third, and fourth Wednesday of every month is when they're going to pay out. The full schedule of the next year's benefit payments can be found on the Social Security Administration's website. It says these payments will include the largest COLA update in almost 40 years, provided in an attempt to hedge runaway inflation that is currently running at 6.2% over the last 2 months. It says if you believe your Social Security benefit check is not adequate to the supply of your monthly expenses, it's possible to apply for Social Security supplement income, which can be an additional benefit paid on top of your monthly check. I don't see any additional information on how you can do that, but I highly suggest you guys, if you're receiving Social Security right now and you feel like you fall into this category and you want to do this, don't hesitate to contact the Social Security Administration in your state, in your area, just to verify this information. And like it says, to see if you can apply for that extra supplement if you're not already receiving it. Okay. All right. Some good news. Some good news. Finally. I don't be trying to leave y'all out just because. I swear I don't. It's just, when I tell you guys, it is literally like how do I say it? It's like trying to find a needle in the haystack, trying to look for news and stuff because there's a lot of stuff that comes out every day on a regular basis, but sifting through it and find the stuff that's really, really significant that people want to actually hear is a totally different story. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is what's going on with the inventory at our grocery stores. A backlog of shipping containers at ports of Los Angeles, Long Beach appears to be easing up. Okay, so this article says that the backlog of containers at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach appear to be easing days before new fees are set to begin for shipping companies responsible for containers clogging the docks. All right, the number of containers that have been dwelling on the docks in the Los Angeles and Long Beach for at least 9 days has fallen over 20% in a week, a promising sign that recent actions are helping with port congestion. The White House mentioned this yesterday. Okay, the ports, which handle 40% of the country's container imports, have been seeing a record number of shipments arrive, with containers piling up at the ports and creating bottlenecks. As a result, the average number of days a container spends on the docks has crept up, taking up space that is needed for new shipping containers. Before, the backlog containers were typically left for fewer than 4 days at terminals, but recently approximately 40% of the containers are left for 9 days or more, officials said. It says starting November the 15th, which is, I believe, Monday, companies will be fined for cargo containers that dwell at the port for 6 or 9 days, depending if the container is traveling by rail or truck, respectively. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to do what they can do to ease the congestion that's going on at the ports. They've got a lot of ships that's been stuck out at sea, and now whatever was keeping them out there they've rectified that situation. So now there's like an overflow of trucks that are basically pulling up to the docks to be unloaded or whatever, or an overflow of ships and shipment containers that are pulling up to the docks and stuff, and they're having a hard time sifting through and keeping it organized and all that. I hope that this means that, seeing as how the shipments are finally arriving, that now we see less bare shelves in our grocery stores and everywhere else. I hope that that's what that means. But as always, I'm going to continue to follow that and let you guys know if there's any additional information available. Okay, trying to see if there's, I don't want to give y'all too much today. Let me go ahead and check and see what's going on with emergency SNAP maximum benefits. So I had a couple of you guys tell me that you did call for California. Some of you guys actually received your benefits today, so I'm assuming if you have, I don't want to say that. I know it's depending on what type of case that you have. So I want to say that it's possible. Again, this is just me guessing because I don't really know the difference between the two cases that was put on the USDA website. It said CALSAWS, which is CalSaw, and then CALWIN, which is CalWin. So depending on which account you had, you should have gotten your benefits for California for October today on November the 11th. But everybody else was supposed to get them on the 13th, which is actually Saturday. I believe you'll get them on the 14th, which is Sunday, because we always get our benefits on a Sunday in California. Okay, and that was verified. Now for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for everybody else, I'm going to do a quick glance and see if anything has changed. Let me update. North Carolina, I see New York. I don't think I went through New York. I gotta look at my paper too. Okay, you guys, so I am basically looking at my paper to see if there's anything. So I'm not going to go over all of the payout dates. I'm just going to read out the states that have currently been approved as of today, Thursday, November the 11th. And then for the states that I don't have written down on my paper and that I didn't give you guys in yesterday's video, I'm going to give you that today. Okay, so we have Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Delaware, DC, Georgia, Guam, Hawaii, Illinois. We have Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Mississippi, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, and New York, which I don't have written down. So I'm going to pull up New York on my phone and give you guys the payout dates for November. Snap Max. All right, where is it? Okay, so for New York, it says in New York City, supplements will be issued from November the 16th through November the 20th, and then from November the 23rd through the 25th, and then November the 27th and 30th, okay? Benefits are to be available the following day, okay? And the rest of the state district supplements will be issued November the 8th through November the 10th, and then November 15th through November the 18th, with, again, benefits to be distributed or available the very next day. So that was for New York. Okay, and then we have North Carolina, we have Ohio, then we have Oklahoma, and then we have Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, Vermont, Virginia, Virgin Islands, I did that one yesterday, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So as far as right now, which the time for me is 1:31 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, New York is the only state that was added to the list as of today. Okay, so as always, you guys, I hope this information has been some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know, I absolutely love coming in and providing this info to you guys. But do me a favor if you haven't already. Don't forget to smash the like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. If you haven't already, I said this at the beginning of the video. I'm probably going to be saying this a lot for the next couple of days. But don't forget to check out the link to my new video, which will be in the description box down below. Okay, brand new channel where I'm going to focus more on my lifestyle, some vlogs, and some beauty content. So if that's something that you guys want to see, which I hope you do, I know a couple of you guys already came over there and showed some support and some love. But yeah, don't forget to check that out. And as always, you guys, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.